Hello everyone, welcome to Visit Malta channel. Today I am going to explain the top 10 things to do once you arrived in Malta. Okay, so it's very important things that you have to do. Okay, let me show you what is the first one. Okay, so the first thing is that get a new SIM card for the contacts. Okay, so you can get this new SIM card in the international airport of Malta itself. Okay, and the three service provider called Melita and Go and Vodafone. Okay, these three service provider already there in international airport Malta. So the minute you landed in Malta International Airport, you can show your passport and apply for a new SIM card, which they will give it to you immediately, and it will be activated at the maximum of 30 minutes. Usually it will activate 5-10 minutes, but maximum it will take 30 minutes. Okay, so you can get the SIM card in the Malta International Airport itself with these three service providers. My recommendation is to Melita. So why? Because I will explain in this video later on why I recommend the Melita. Okay. The next one is the rental home. Find a rental accommodation and sign a rental agreement for 1 year with your landlord. Okay, because that is important to apply for all other things like residence card and for all the ID proof people require rental agreement, also your ID residence card. Okay, so sign the rental agreement and register your rental agreement to the rent registration housing authority portal, government portal, which you required to notify the housing authority that you are staying in the respective premises. Okay, I will explain how to register the housing authority and get the lease agreement properly in another video. Okay, the third one is the bank account. Open a bank account using your working permit copy, passport as identity proof, and also rental agreement. Okay, so it is important to have a bank account to receive your salary and keep your funds here. Okay, without these three mandatory document, it is complicated to open a bank account. Okay, and the recommended bank is HSBC and BOV. All right. The next one is internet. Yes, if you're doing a work from home or you need internet for your personal use, you can apply for an internet connection using the service provider called Melita, the same which you get the SIM card. Okay, so you can get the internet from Melita and even the Go also. Okay, if you go with Melita, they will provide a free public Wi-Fi up to 20 GB limit. It can be accessed throughout the Malta at free of cost. Okay, and apart from that, the Melita SIM card will give you a 600 MB for 30 days. Okay, so the minimum recharge is 10 euro. So every 10 euro for 30 days you will get 20 GB Wi-Fi, public Wi-Fi free, and 600 MB for the mobile data. Okay, and even if you use or not, this 20 GB and 600 MB will be expired. So you have to recharge for 30 days by spending 10 euros. Okay, pretty much similar for the Go also, and Go you can get the minimum recharge of 5, and the public network is not available for the Go. Only Melita service will be provided for the public Wi-Fi. Okay, Go they will provide the mobile data only. That is what I was recommended to take the Melita. Alright. The next one is public transport. You can easily easily and frequently use a public transport. Okay, so you can pay by cash or you can apply for a bus card. Okay, so if you pay by cash, you will have to pay 1.5 euro to 2 euro, which is validity for few hours whenever you get onto the bus. Okay, if you apply for a card, it will be deducted only 0.75 cents for every ride and valid for few hours. Okay, so within the few hours, if you catch another bus, don't worry, it will not deducted again for 0.75. It will adjust automatically by calculating the last swipe and the current swipe. Okay, but you have to swipe in every time when you change over the bus. Even if you change for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, doesn't matter. So whenever you get into the bus, you have to swipe using this card. Okay, and you can apply this bus card using this publictransport.com.mt. okay. You can go there and apply for a bus card. Okay, next one, medical insurance. Apply for a medical insurance for the first year. After that, your SSN, which is social security number, will be covered you. Okay, and mostly the medical insurance was taken by the Atlas insurance company. So it will be done by your employer. Some companies, they will do that for employee, and if they are not ready to do it, then you have to take your medical insurance through the Atlas. It's online process only, very easy, and you don't have to go to the Atlas shop and get the insurance. You can apply directly to the online. Okay, just for the first year only. After that, you have to apply for a social security number, and you will have to provide that to your employer, which they will deduct the social security amount for your insurance. Okay, here is what the social security number plays. You can apply social security number by approaching the local council in your area. You can find where is your local council using your Google, using the name of your location. For example, you can find the many places like Valletta, Zira, San Juan. So you can just find local council in San Juan or local council in Zira. It's a location. Okay, so based on your location, you have to find the local council, or you can apply directly from the website socialsecurity.gov.mt. So this is important. Without this social security number, your salary may get delayed by your employer, because every month's salary your employer will deduct the tax and the social security number. Okay, and also it is very important when you go for a hospital, the government hospital here in Malta, they require a social security number. Okay, and they will check your payslip whether you have been deducted by the social security amount. If it is not deducted, then you have to pay the amount in the hospital expenses. Okay, if it has been deducted in your salary, you don't have to pay anything in the hospital. Everything they are taking care of it, since you already covered by the social security amount. Okay, so it's very important to take the SSN number. Okay, finally the residence card permit. Apply for a residence card using your working permit, since it will take a month to get your ID card. Okay, Identity Malta is the government portal, and and providing all the services for the ID card for expats. Okay, residence permit and working permit is two different things, so don't get confused with the residence permit and working permit. Okay, I was already explained in my separate video what is residence permit and what is working permit, so you can watch that video if you're not. Okay, and I also explained what is the procedure to apply a residence card in another video. Please watch it if you don't watch it already. Okay, the next one is the tax ID. Apply for a tax ID which is required by your employer to deduct the tax from your income. Along with your social security number, the tax ID also is important, which your employer will deduct the tax of every month. Okay, you can apply a tax ID by going through this link cfr.gov.mt and apply for a tax ID and provide to your employer. Okay, so social security number and the tax ID both are very important, and your employer might ask you these two information to deduct the amount from your salary to cover your insurance and also of course the tax from the government. Okay, the next one is EID login. Once you get your residence card, create a EID login. Okay, so this EID which is used to check your information meaning your personal information. Okay, also if you apply for any, if you going for any treatment or a long term or any emergency treatment, so all the medical reports and all other information will be available in this portal only, which you can download anytime. So basically it's just a personal information that has been updated by the government, which you can check all this information, okay, using your residence card. You can, once you got the residence card, you can register this portal. All right, so that's all. That's the top 10 thing that you have to do it once you landed in Malta. And thank you so much for watching my video, and your subscription and like and share will be motivate me to create more video and provide more detail. Okay, if you have any clarification, please feel free to reach me out at visit2malta@gmail.com. Thank you again.